Mitch Stokes here, Fluid Fitness Solutions head coach and owner. I'm here with your fitness tip of the week. And today we're going to talk about veganism and vegetarianism and in relation to fitness enthusiasts. If you're a strength training athlete, if you're just a sport athlete, or just a leisurely exerciser, is it good for you? The short answer is yes, of course it's healthy. Plant-based is awesome. The long answer is it depends. And you have to take some things into consideration. One of them being your protein intake. You cannot remove something that's a staple out of your diet all of a sudden and not expect some kind of negative repercussions if you're not replacing it with something or supplement it with something. So if you're eating meat several times a week and that's your main source of protein in your caloric intake, and then all of a sudden Xing it because of whether it's moral reasons, ethical reasons that we're not going to get into today. Maybe it's just because you want to try something different. Maybe you're using it for weight loss, weight management. Beyond that, you have to take it in consideration that you're removing a macronutrient that's vital for your life, especially if you're a fitness enthusiast or some kind of an athlete. You need it to recover from your training. It's the main source that drives protein synthesis, meaning we rebuild damaged muscle tissue with the protein that we intake into our bodies on a daily basis. So if you don't have that, you can't recover. You cannot build a brick building without bricks. It's plain and simple. It's a simple math equation. If you put 0 in, you get 0 out. If you get 5 in, you put 5 out. Okay? So being responsible and all of a sudden I'm going to decide to do this, make this change on my diet, on my lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. You need to take that in consideration. Maybe consult your doctor, your physician, or a nutritionist, a dietitian. If you have a coach, talk to them first before you decide to do something like this. Can you do this as a strength athlete? Yes, there are people that do that. But once again, they supplement. That could be in the form of just plant-based foods that have a higher index of protein. And that could be lentils, quinoa. There's all kinds of things out there, and you can research yourself. You can also play with, okay, well, how strict am I going to be? Am I going to be a vegan? Am I going to be a strict vegetarian? You can get away with certain things like dairy products in your life, in your daily life. You can introduce those. You could even go as far as being a pescatarian, where you only eat fish as your main source of protein from animal flesh. You know, you're foregoing the poultry, the beef, and all that stuff, which is great because fish inherently is really high in protein, almost no fat, little to no fat for the most part. It's extremely healthy. So I would say that's a good route to go. Or you can supplement through using supplements such as whey protein, casein protein. There's all kinds of products out there specifically for vegan and vegetarian athletes. So we'll look into it and also look into high index of protein on plant-based foods. The other thing is amino acids. If you're not getting appropriate amino acids, again, you're not recovering from your training, especially if you're a strength athlete. If you're a runner, you're doing a lot of muscle tissue damage, you need that. It's a fundamental building block. So just to finish up for today, if you're going to go vegan, if you're going to go vegetarian, if you're going to change drastically your diet, take those things into consideration. It can work for you. You just have to be smart about it. And, tell your coach, tell your personal trainer this is what you want to do. Just don't do it on your own. There's plenty of people out there that are willing to help you. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next week.